We have a distinguished gathering of management members from the company as well as from the GCBRLMs. I would like to begin by inviting Chairman and Managing Director of VRL Logistics Limited, Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar. We request you to come here, sir. With a postgraduate degree, he has been involved with the company for over 30 years. We welcome you with a bouquet of flowers. Dr. Sankeshwar is involved in the oversight of the day-to-day operations of the company. He's received several awards, including the Udyog Ratna by the Institute of Economic Studies, New Delhi, and also the M. Vishveshwaraya Memorial Award in 2007 and the Transport Samrat in 2008. He was declared as the Transport Personality of the Year during the CIAT Indian Road Transportation Awards 2012 and the Purushottam Das Award by Sri Shankara TV and Chanakya Award by the PRCI. We welcome you, sir. It is my pleasure now to invite the Managing Director of the company, Mr. Anand Sankeshwar. We welcome you with a bouquet of flowers. Mr. Sankeshwar also has a postgraduate degree and he's been involved in the day-to-day operations of the company. He's been awarded the Youth Icon Award by Annual Business Communicators of India and Market Professional of the Year Award by Indira Group of Companies. He's been declared as the second best generation entrepreneur by the TIA Global USA in 2010 and the inspirational leader of New India. We welcome you, sir. We have with us Mr. L. Ramanand Bhatt, who is the Chief Technical Officer. We also have with us Mr. K.N. Umesh, who's the COO. I would now like to invite to the dais Mr. Sunil Nalawadi, the Chief Financial Officer of the company. We welcome you with a bouquet of flowers. Representing the global coordinators and the book running lead managers, let me start with Mr. Ajay Saraf, ICICI Securities Limited. We welcome you to the dais, sir. Mr. Sanjay Bajaj from HSBC Securities and Capital Markets India. We welcome you with a bouquet. And of course, the host for today, Mr. Nayan Mehta, Chief Financial Officer, Bombay Stock Exchange. We welcome you, sir, with a bouquet of flowers. Thank you, sir. May I request all the distinguished personalities on the dais to kindly move forward for the auspicious lighting of the lamp as we commence the proceedings. May I request everyone to kindly come forward. Thank you. And now may I request Mr. Ajay Saraf, Executive Director, ICICI Securities, to make the opening remarks.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of VRL Logistics and the Global Coordinator and Book Running League Managers to the issue, I welcome you all to this listing ceremony. It's been, on the outset, it's been our privilege to be associated with the IPO of VRL Logistic, India's leading logistic and parcel delivery service provider. The VRL IPO has received overwhelming response, has been from all categories of investors. Overall, it was oversubscribed by 52.8 times. It's one of kind, and that's a record. Attracting bids over 25,000 crore for an issue size of 468 crores. The QIB category was oversubscribed by more than 60 times. The non-institutional category was oversubscribed 251 times. And the retail was oversubscribed 8 times, attracting bids of the number of forms was 5.5 lakh, which is again is one of the largest we have seen in the recent times. So on behalf of company and the managers, I would like to thank all the investors for their support and reposing their faith and trust in the offering and making it a grand success. With this, I would like to convey my best wishes to the VRL Logistic for a successful listing, as well as in its continued endeavor towards growth, and we hope to see them achieving many more milestones in the future. I would now like to request Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Vijay Sankleshwar, to address the ceremony and say their thoughts.
Now may I invite Chairman and Managing Director, Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar, to address the gathering.
Good morning. I have started this company about 38 years before with one vehicle, and now we have about 4,000 vehicles and about 1,000 branches. The total employees are about 15,000 are working in the company. The beauty of the employees and management relation is many of them are since last 30 years, 34 years, even 36 years also, and the next generation has also taken care. They are statutorily they are called the employee of the company, but 95% of them are not employee of the company. They are working so honestly and they are going with the company and they feel that it is my company, I should work for that company. And now I started with a 2 lakh turnover from the first year, now it is close to almost 1700 crores this year, nearly 1700 crores. Is a remarkable achievement in all these days. The hard work, the passion and the involvement, and we are given most priority to the compliance as well as the ethics of building this company. All our employees have given their shoulders and they have taken the responsibility and they have done well. And the same way, recently we are having some business executives or satisfied customers. All the 35 years were the business executives, so they are talking about the real and its quality of service. In India, more than 90% of the road transport is carried out by the small and mid-sized operators and unorganized players. Hardly there are 5-6 national wide players are there, and the hardly few are the listed companies available as of today. I hope the more in the future, the more logistic players should come to on list, and so that the investors will have a better comparison, and also the transformation is taking place from unorganized to organized, there is a huge opportunities for organized players in the logistics sector. And I should say thanks to all of my customers, vendors, financiers, and who are involved in this IPO activities, and also the merchant banker and the BSc and NSA is kind enough to give us a slot to be one of their member in the stock exchange is our privilege. And the way the company has built, we have a tremendous uh, growth is taking place. As you all of us know, the promoter-driven companies are all the time doing well. Already my son is on the board since last 20 years, and now he is the MD. And also in this August function, my grandson also is present here, and already he is in the holidays. He is doing some work, and he is also lot of passion. We are lot of passion to improve the logistics sector. On this happy occasion, I thank one and all. Thank you once more.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I invite Mr. Anand Sankeshwar, Managing Director of VRL Logistics, to address the gathering.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dream come true for most of the entrepreneurs. They start up the business and going public. As my father, Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar, who started with one truck, and today happy to say largest fleet in the country with 4,000 plus vehicles. As he mentioned in his address note, the employees are the pillars of the company, and the employer-employee relation is so strong. With his hard work, passion, and great vision, today VRL is largest. And I joined almost in my young age. I used to work with father. Last 20 years back, after my graduation, full-fledged into the business. And our area of general parcel, we keep focus on that, which is less than truckload. And currently, even though it's a pan-India presence, next going forward, we are going to expand in east and northeast. And we are tech savvy. We invest in technology. Any new things we adopt. We are the first people to test on our vehicles into our company. And most of you know, going forward, already our finance minister has announced GST going to come in by next year, April. So there will be a big boom for our logistics industry, which is another opportunity where we all sees. And with this, I conclude, and I thank all the investors, our private equity, NSR, merchant bankers, HSBC, and ICICI, all the people who involved in the IPO process, and I thank Ad Factors, and I thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Mr. Nayan Mehta, CFO BSE, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of BSE, I welcome all of you to the listing ceremony of VRL Logistics Limited on the BSE platform at this International Convention Hall of BSE. On behalf of BSE, we would like to welcome Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar, Chairman and MD of VRL Logistics, Mr. Anand Sankeshwar, MD of VRL Logistics, Mr. Sunil Nalvadi, CFO of VRL Logistics, Mr. Ajay Saraf from ICICI Securities, and Mr. Sanjay Bajaj from HSBC. It's very nice to be here and just witness the listing ceremony of VRL Logistics. How many occasions here we would have seen where a company has got oversubscribed by more than 53 times, as Mr. Ajay Saraf said. It's a tremendous response. This market is not as good as people would want it to be. And still, when you have a subscription of oversubscription of 53 times, it's stupendous. It speaks volumes about the company. And when your chairman comes and says that I have got 15,000 members who have been with me for more than so many years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, people generally, if I'm in a new company, I will say, I want young crowd. And here is a chairman who says that, their people are their family. They are treating their company as their family and working honestly and as ethically as possible. What more do you expect from a company, from his chairman, or from the, and the stakeholders? All stakeholders should be very, very happy that, okay, here is a company which really, which is bound to progress over in the time to come. And this is not a momentous occasion only for VRL Logistics. It is a momentous occasion for BSE also to host VRL Logistics in their listing ceremony. To that extent, my listing team, Girish Joshi and all his team members, I really appreciate the effort which they have done, and they're listening with the merchant bankers in the company. I'm really happy that, okay, this is happening here. This hall, it was basically a trading ring, and you'll find all the walls in this area here. Yeah, and they'll be, listed as A, B, C, D, E, F. So if we still continued this trading ring concept, an open outcry system, we would probably be somewhere here, I believe, after PQ or somewhere. So we'll be having your Javas standing here. But fortunately, we are in electronic electronic trading. So everything happens in computers now. And this hall has been witness to so many developments in capital markets. It has seen also ups and downs in last 20 years of BSE as well as of the markets. And we are really fortunate to see one more momentous occasion on this premises. So VRL Logistics was incorporated in 1976 in a small town called Gadag in North Karnataka with a small truck. Oh, wow. And it gradually expanded to its services to Bangalore, Hubli, and Belgaum. And from this humble beginning, VRL has today grown into a national renowned logistics and transport company, which is currently the largest fleet owner of commercial vehicles in India. And VRL finds mentions in the Limca Book of Record as the largest fleet owner. That's very nice. It has differentiated service offerings, large integrated hub and spoke transportation network. I understand VRL Logistics covers 28 states and 4 union territories, almost the whole of India. I don't know which state it left behind, but then okay, this is more than enough. And with an extensive operational infrastructure, including advanced technology systems, which enables to establish a leadership position in the surface logistics industry with a strong brand across India. It is also an established brand name in the transportation industry in India with over 38 years of operations and their ability to compete effectively and is dependent on providing consistent service quality and timely services at competent prices. This is obviously expected from a company like yours, obviously now. So this company entered this company was also subscribed 53 times, and obviously the subscription details have been provided by Mr. Ajay Saraf, so I will not repeat that. My congratulations to ICICI Securities as well as HSBC Securities and Capital Markets India on the successful completion of this IPO. And with this listing, VRL Logistics will be the 5,653rd company to be listed on BSE trading platform. As it is, BSE is the largest stock exchange in the world in terms of number of listed companies. And we invite you, and we would like you to be our 5,653rd company. BSE itself has been working very hard on now getting market shares, and obviously it has tied up with BRICS countries for cross listing of indices. Again, in the past couple of years, BSE has launched a number of market-leading practices such as BSE currency derivatives, BSE SME, institutional trading platform on BSE SME, trading in interest rate futures. And in SME platform, BSE has more than 95% market share as on date. I would like to extend my best wishes to VRL Logistics Limited and its entire team on this momentous occasion and wish them all the success in its future endeavors. Thanking you.
Thank you, sir. And now it's time for the most important part of this ceremony, the memento presentation ceremony. To do the honors, I would like to begin with the host for today morning. Mr. Nayan Mehta, CFO, Bombay Stock Exchange, will present a very special memento to the chairman, Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar of VRL Logistics Limited, as well as the MD, Mr. Anand Sankeshwar of VRL Logistics Limited. So may I request Mr. Mehta to do the honors. Reciprocating the gesture, Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar, Chairman and Managing Director of VRL Logistics, will also present a very special memento to Mr. Nayan Mehta, CFO of BSE. Mr. Anand Sankeshwar, Managing Director of VRL Logistics Limited, will present a memento to Mr. Ajay Saraf from ICICI Securities. Now, Mr. Sankeshwar will present a special memento to Mr. Sanjay Bajaj from HSBC Securities and Capital Markets, India. Mr. Sunil Nalavadi, CFO of VRL Logistics, will present a special memento to the legal counsels AZB and partners. We request the representative from the legal counsels to come forward and receive the memento from Sunil. CFO will also present a special memento to the International Councils, Squire Patton Boggs, Singapore. Any representative from there? Okay. Now it's time to call the representatives of the auditors. Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar, Chairman and Managing Director, will present a memento to the auditors, HK Veer Badra Appa and Company. We request the representative from the statutory auditors, HK Veer Badrappa and Company, to come forward and receive the memento from Chairman Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar. The COO of the company, Mr. K.N. Umesh, will now present a memento to the registrar, Karvi. May I request the representative of Karvi to come forward and receive the memento from Mr. K.N. Umesh, COO of VRL Logistics. Mr. L. Ramanan Bhatt, CTO of the company, will present a memento to the printers. May I request the representative of the printer to come forward, please? Okay. Yeah, fine. May I request may I call upon Mr. Anirudh Fadnavis, the GM, Finance and Company Secretary, to present a memento to Walker Chandiok and Company LLP. May I have the representative of Walker Chandiok and Company LLP? Mr. Anirudh will present a special memento to you. Mr. Anand Sankeshwar, Managing Director of VRL Logistics, will now present a memento to Mr. Rajesh Chaturvedi, Chairman of AdFactors Group. May I request Mr. Chaturvedi to come forward. It is my pleasure now to invite Mr. Darius Pandole from NSR to receive a special memento from Dr. Vijay Sankeshwar, Chairman and Managing Director of VRL Logistics Limited. So we have just around 5 minutes for the countdown to begin. Before I invite Mr. Sanjay Bajaj, I would like to quickly invite the CFO of the company, Mr. Sunil Nalavdi, to say a few words before we have the vote of thanks by HSBC. May I request Mr. Nalavdi?
Good morning and welcome to all. First of all, I would like to say thanks to our bankers, merchant bankers, and the legal counsel, the AJD partner and Square Patent Box, our auditor, Grant Thornton and HK Veerbhadra and Company, and registrar, printers, and all agencies who involved in this process to complete our IPO successfully. And one thing I would like to highlight here, see, as we explained even earlier about our business strength and all, see, we are having wide customer base, wide number of branches, wide we are covering almost all the country. Similarly, we got good response from the investors also, and we got very wide investors base as well. So really, it is great to see the momentum. So I really wish who supported all the agencies. Thanks very much to them. With this, actually, I will conclude my words.
Mr. Sanjay Bajaj from HSBC Securities and Capital Markets India will now address the gathering. Mr. Bajaj.
Many times we think as bankers, what's the best part of a job? And the best part of a job is not that we can make closing speeches, but actually we get to partner the dreams of entrepreneurs. This transaction is clearly demonstrates to you the power of the dream of one man 38 years ago, his passion to succeed, the commitment of people around him, his partners along the way, like NSR people are sitting here, and everybody's collective commitment to deliver to the investors a proposition which is loved by all. And before I thank anybody else, let me thank those 500,000 investors in this country and overseas who actually have reposed their faith in this proposition, in the uniquely differentiated business model. And this is where we are today. One part of the journey is over, Dr. Sankeshwar, but a long-term journey with the stock market begins today. And this is where many more people have got added to your dream and to your journey here on. I want to thank Dr. V. Sankeshwar, Anand Sankeshwar, the management team of VRL Logistics for allowing us and ISEC to be partners along with them, to all our deal counsels who spent those crazy long hours delivering the goods to us, the auditors, the printers, Carvi, and the stock exchange finally, because as you know, this deal had a truncated timeline to listing, given that tomorrow, May 1st, and Friday, Saturday are holidays, and therefore the postal timeline has been crunched significantly with more than 500,000 shareholders, 500,000 investors. And I think I want to thank everybody, BSE for being the most gracious host. And finally, I welcome you all. We're getting closer to the gong getting there. Let's all get together and watch what happens next. Thank you very much.
May I request the distinguished personalities on the dais to come forward around the gong area, because the countdown will begin within a minute. The countdown has begun, a momentous occasion for the company VRL Logistics Limited. One of the leading pan-India surface logistics and parcel delivery service provider, which owns and operates the largest fleet of commercial vehicles in the private sector. You're just a few seconds away now. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, and we welcome you all to join us for tea and snacks.